Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Walker Venrick with Sharp Sports Network, bringing you my top 3 plays for this 9-game NBA slate here on February 26th. I am excited to get into this one. We did just get a little bit of a surprise. Trae Young was just downgraded to questionable due to an illness, so that could definitely change some things and open up more value than we already even have for this slate. So keep an eye on that throughout the day, but we are going to jump right into this one. If you have not already, please do leave a like on this video. We greatly appreciate your support as always. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns for us, please leave them in the comment section below. We're happy to give you guys advice when we can. Now, starting off this video here on DraftKings, the first play I want to talk to you guys about, you saw him on the cover. You definitely recognized his face. It is James the Beard Harden. James Harden has a 37% usage rate on the year, and he's averaging 1.7 fantasy points per minute. He has a super fast-paced game on his hands today. The Rockets are currently the second fastest team in the league, and the Grizzlies are the sixth fastest. He has plenty of upside still at 11.3K. I'm not worried about the price tag at all. The game actually has the highest total on the slate right now as well at 237.5, and the Rockets have the highest team total on the slate currently at 124.5. They're pretty big favorites. They're 11.5-point favorites at the time that I'm recording this video. That line could move even more. They opened at 10.5. It's already moved a full point. But Harden will still see normal run in the fourth, even if they have a 15 to 20-point lead. So I'm not really concerned with that. He should still see mid to high 30s in minutes today. And this is a great matchup for him to just go absolutely haywire. He's been on this absolute tear of 60-point plus fantasy performances. He's got 5 in a row, and this should definitely be another one to add on to that streak. I like stacking this game a lot in tournaments, just going with an all-out game stack, 4 or 5 players from this game, and then eating some of the chalkier value in tournaments. I think that's a great play, but I like James Harden by himself in all formats today. Now, before I jump over to my second play, we're going to run over to MonkeyKnifeFight.com and talk about one of my favorite plays of the day over here, and that is going to be Karis LeVert and Ish Smith. I love the over on both of these guys. They both have great matchups. Karis LeVert obviously getting a great pace-up spot here against the Wizards. And with Kyrie out, he's been an absolute dog. I don't think this price tag is going to be much of a problem at all for him on either site, specifically FanDuel today. But at 35.5 fantasy points, I'll take the over on that all day long. And then Ish Smith draws a great matchup here against Brooklyn as well, who's in the top 5 in most allowed fantasy points per game to opposing point guards. So don't sleep on this one today. I really like these two a lot. And don't forget, guys, if you have not already signed up over here on Monkey Knife Fight, they are our proud partner. And if you do sign up and deposit $10 with code SSN, I was going to say Sharp Sports Network. If you use code SSN on your first deposit and deposit $10, reach out to us on Twitter. They're going to give you a 100% deposit match, so you will have $20 in your account just for getting signed up and depositing, and we will send you $10 back. It is absolutely free for you to get started, and that's what we want because we are really excited about this partnership, and we hope that you guys are as well. Jumping over to my second play on FanDuel, we have Joel Embiid. We've been talking about him quite a bit as of late, and I really just don't plan on stopping. There's no reason that we shouldn't be talking about him today. He gets a great matchup here. He has a 32% usage rate on the year, and he's averaging 1.62 fantasy points per minute. Ben Simmons is out for the near future, and without him on the court, Embiid sees an additional 4% bump in usage, which is going to take him just under 37%, and his efficiency is going to increase by 0.15 fantasy points per minute up to over 1.7 fantasy points per minute. The Cavs allow the 6th most fantasy points per game to opposing centers in the league, and this game has a really ugly implied total right now at just 216.5, but the Sixers are 7.5-point favorites, and if this game stays anywhere near competitive, Embiid should see right around 35-plus minutes today. We just saw him play 36 against Atlanta and put up that career high in points. He's going to keep the ball rolling today. As long as Ben Simmons is out, I'm going to be targeting Joel Embiid a ton, and I would not be surprised to see a 60-plus fantasy point performance from him today. He's going to absolutely demolish the Cavs. And as of right now, his ownership's looking very low, so it could be more of a tournament play, but I'm fine with him in all formats in a great matchup like this. Jumping over to my last play, back to DraftKings we go. I have another decent stud, a decent price player. We have 8.2K Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's been out for the past 2 games with a personal reason, and we don't really know what that is. I haven't read anything about it, but he has a 26% usage rate on the year. He averages just over 1.3 fantasy points per minute, and this is one of the few games today that have an implied total of 232. There was like 4 games today that have an implied game total of 232. Lots of high totals, probably going to be a very high-scoring slate. The Wolves allow the 3rd most fantasy points per game to opposing shooting guards in the NBA right now, and Jimmy Buckets should torch them. He's coming back from this personal reason. There's definitely a narrative. I don't really know what it is. I've seen a couple different beat writers say, this and that. Regardless, his first game back, he could be a little extra motivated. It's not like he's coming off of an injury or anything like that. He should be a 100% full go today, and I really, really like Jimmy Butler in this spot. It's a great pace-up spot, obviously. The Wolves being one of the faster teams in the league. I don't know what their exact ranking is at this moment in time, but look for him to absolutely smash them today. The Heat are 10-point favorites, and he should see at least 31 minutes here in a pretty competitive game. As long as it stays within a ballpark game and it's not an absolute blowout, Jimmy Butler's going to see just absolutely insane efficiency today. And if he gets one of these 33, 34-minute games, this 8.2K price tag is just going to be demolished. So don't sleep on Jimmy Butler today. Right now, he's more of a tournament play just because of all these high-price studs and low-price value guys that we have. A lot of stars and scrubs builds today for sure, but I do love Jimmy Butler nonetheless. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. My article is posted on sharpsportsnetwork.com. The link to our site is in the description below. It's more free content and 3 additional plays for you guys to check out. Absolutely free. Make sure you guys go give that a read. And I actually broke down my favorite value play over there, so make sure you guys don't miss that because it's going to help you fit in these 3 studs I just talked about. But I'll be live on Twitch right around 5 o'clock Eastern today. Make sure you come out to the live stream, get your questions answered there. We've been having a lot of fun over there, so I hope to see you guys out there. And if I do, great. If not, I will see you tomorrow. But good luck to everyone on this slate tonight.